welcome along, everybody. How are we on this fine Sunday evening? I hope you've all had a good weekend. Who have we got coming in at the moment? And welcome along, Thefisherj. I hope you're doing well. And TBS Twister, welcome along as well. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to jump into it because we've not got many people here. I actually don't have any announcements tonight either. Sectoid Medic, welcome along. Hope you're doing well as well. Right, let's jump into this because it's, well, we're in the middle of summer and I want to get stuff done. It is the 2nd of July. Paid off 200k. Wow, that's awesome, Thefisherj. Now, we did have a look at the shop last time on here and nothing of interest. I think all of our... this was the thing. We were kind of going... Okay, we need to turn the time up. Let's turn the time up 5 times. We were kind of going... We still have no contracts, weren't we? Bad Daming Guy 93, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. And we still have no contracts. Really no contracts. Right, okay. We've got 49,000. So I think we're going to have to head up and check out our cows, see what's up there. And see if we've got anything we can do on our fields. It's the 2nd day of July, so yeah, there's not a huge amount. And I'm amazed that we don't have any contracts. Maybe that'll change at 7 in the morning. I have noticed that there does tend to be a contract drop around that time. Hey, Luke Alder, welcome along. Andy the Farmer 20019, welcome along. There's our dog. He's wandering the roads again. Right, what do we got up here? Let's go have a look. Yeah, it's a real what are we gonna do today kind of day. Having done most of it last time. I think a bit of a clear up around our yard would be a good idea. Right, how are we for milk? We're only half full on milk, so no point in connecting the trailer up. We can feed our cows today. I wonder what the state of our bales is like. Yeah, that is... Oh, it's only 54% fermented, so those have a way to go yet. Bad Aim Guy, welcome along. This is Calmsden Farm by Oxygen David, is what this map is. And I'm trying to figure out... This is the thing. If we go and look at our fields here, these are nowhere near ready. Needs rolling. We did know that. But yeah, none of these fields are anywhere near ready. As far as the actual fields on this map themselves... 25 and 3. There seems to be some problem on here with 25 and 3 because they have sat like that for a very long time. Cheers, chameleons! It is a brilliant map. I love it. I have some minor issues with it, but in general, I really like it as a map. Oh, I know what we were gonna do. We were gonna go and find some. We were going to go and find some chickens and maybe move across. I'm half tempted, actually, to skip a day and move forward to the next day. I don't think we have much to do on here. There are no contracts. Our fields are fully ready. We might get some harvesting contracts up if we go forward to the next day. So, yeah. It's a rest day on the farm. There's not anything to actually do. So I'm gonna head home, and yeah, I think we'll move forward to the next day. There literally is nothing to do on the farm, so even our fields are all done up. We've got everything else sorted. It's just a quiet day around Calmsden, which I am flabbergasted by, to be honest. We have a quiet day on the You know, rest days are well, yeah, they are, and they are rare. And normally on the Realism experiment, we are so busy that we can't fit everything into a day. But yeah, on this day, I think we're fine. Right, we are just going to save it. I am just going to double check there's nothing for us to do, but I think all of our crops are still growing. Yeah, the pH and everything, there's nothing we can do there. This apparently is at the right level, so we could spread more slurry on there, but our slurry isn't maxed out, so yeah. No, my dog moved out of the way. We're going to feed him, though, seeing as we're jumping forward today. So let's save this. And then we're going to jump forward to the next day, because, yeah, we're good. Right, 6 a.m. sleep. I'm amazed. Yeah, a rest day is something we do not often get on here. Right, first thing I want to do is have a look at the... let's have a look at what we've got in the shop. Nothing. Again, nothing. And then the second thing is contracts. Oh, harvesting wow. What is that? That's a... Oh, no, it's gone. You annoying game. That was 80,000. We're going to take these 3 harvesting contracts then. Sorghum, linseed, and barley. So, accept, and... Oh, the third one's disappeared. Fine. We've got our own combine to do this. So field 21 barley and disappearing contracts is a pain in the butt. So, yeah, we should get at least 20,000 off these. And then there's that baling contract. We'll see if that's still available later. But that is really annoying. I bet those fields are now counted as harvested. Yeah, it was potatoes. But I think, yeah, look at that. I know it's still there. Field 14. So field 1, 23, and 18 are harvested. We got 21 and 16. So, yeah, that is barley and linseed, I believe. And yeah, 14 is potatoes. We can't get a potato harvesting contract back, can we? Because I don't mind spending a couple of days doing that. Let's just see. Escape. Give me more contracts, please. Nope. Weary at 1247. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Hey, Morpheus. Thank you, Morph. Guys, go and check out Morpheus Simulations. He is awesome. Yeah, it's not giving me any more harvesting contracts, so that's annoying. Did she stop? Oh, wow, she stopped and let me get out of the way. Only if you reload the game quick. Yeah, there is a definite problem with contracts. Since the last couple of times we found this out, contracts just appear and then immediately disappear. It's really weird and really annoying. But yeah, we're going to be kept very busy by this because our combine is not massive. And yeah. Right. Trailer is here. I mean, it is a 6-meter one, but... Right, where are we going first? Let's have a look. Map. Yeah, you basically got to grab contracts as soon as you see them at the moment. So, 16 and 21. Let's go start 16 first. And then we can go from there. Now, we're going to have to store... what do we got on our farm, actually? So, okay, we have barley. So we'll store barley in our... silo. And we're going to have to put any excess linseed on the floor. Is the only way we're going to be able to store that. But we should get a decent amount of money from this, and then a decent amount of money at the end of the year when we go and sell the excess as well. But we've got 3 different crops, so this is where having the new grain store is going to come in useful eventually. But this is, wow, this is going to be a very, very large field to do with our 6-meter headed combine. And it may take us some time. Right, take that off there. Head back to the farm. And we can then go and get the combine. And then I'll probably hook up the tractor and trailer and see if I can get those to head down here as well. Had that happen on her? Yeah, I'm having it happen on every map. And it's just... happened on... so if you saw today's Stone Valley, today's American Survival, I initially had 3 ploughing contracts. And the one I wanted thankfully stayed, but the others just disappeared. Just immediately disappeared. They were there and then they were gone, which is just so odd. Right, we're gonna get the tractor out first. Started at 1.5, I believe. Yeah, I will see if I can put in a report to Giants. I know others have said it, and yeah, if you have had this issue, please put a report into Giants. It will help to get everybody else in, you know, or help get it fixed quicker. I will put in the report. Hey Jude, welcome along. Are grapes worth the extra? Yeah, I'm loving doing grapes, Richard. It's been really rewarding. They do bring in a lot of money, especially if you get their production chain working. And yeah, I very much enjoy doing grapes. We might have to straight up sell the linseed. I kinda need the cash. How's the price? I bet, like everything else, the price for linseed right now is awful. Twine linseed. Okay, it's on its way up. Oh wow, still a December sale. Yeah, no, it's at its low point at the moment. Evening, Derek C 1888, welcome along. Right, so I want to send you down the side of this field here. So set destination, go to there please. At least we managed to grab 2 harvesting contracts. I would love to have had that potato contract though, because that was just worth, that would have been worth spending 2 sessions on to get that done. Because that would have just been worth a stupid amount of cash. It really was worth a stupid amount of cash. Yeah, at least 2 out of 3. I just wish I'd been a little bit quicker grabbing that potato contract before it disappeared like that. Those are the kind of contracts, if you're on start from scratch, you want to grab. I think his cruise control speed is set a bit slow. There we go. Wow, does this combine... No, this combine doesn't go quicker than that tractor. Yeah, it was the reason why I started with a potato contract when I did the survival experiment in FS19. Was because they are just worth so much. It's me one again. Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. There we go. I do like the new hired worker stuff. For me, and I know people have had problems, but for me it just works. It works well. Currently playing TSW2, Train Sim World 2 and the Steam Era DLC. Nice. Right, connect that up. And get him that. Unfold. Okay, good. Yeah, last time we used the combine that came with this contract to do this field. This time we're using our own combine, our TX32, and hopefully we're going to be okay doing it. We've got no GPS on this combine, so it might take a little while. How is a hired worker realism? Do you not hire workers on farms, Rob? We can, the realism experiment rules say as long as we are in the positive, we can hire a worker. And I will probably hire a worker to cart today, to be honest. We should be able to afford that on this contract, and because they're carting to a destination, to a sell point, it should work. My question is more, can we get around this field before we're full? And very much no. We're already 30% full off here. Now I have 100k. Oh, of course there won't be any 200 horsepower tractors set up and use the set. Well, that's the thing, and then it just becomes a thing of patience, Thefisherj. Yeah, you see, it costs £54 to get the tractor and trailer to the field, and wow, we are nearly 50% full already. Yeah, we are going to have to use a hired worker to do carting, because otherwise this is going to take forever. I remember when we did field 6. How does this compare to field 6? Oh wow, this is about double the size of field 6. Doing this with our combine may have been a mistake. Oh well. It saved us some money in hiring the equipment, and this contract I think is only worth 18,000 anyway. So yeah, the extra we can get off it is gonna make a difference. And we may end up with a fair amount extra off this field. Wow, 1%. Yeah, we're not going to be able to harvest this whole field before we deliver it. It's just, yeah. So this is on one side. I'm nearly 100% full. I'm at 85% full. That is not good. We have to try and get the tractor to drive down here to empty, I think. That should be alright. We've got quite a wide section at the side of the field here, so Although we've got the auger in. There we go. Right. Now, can I get this tractor? Oh, this tractor is going to have trouble doing this, I think. Right, while that's doing that, I need to just clear some space off my hard drive on here. I will be right back. Hi back, chat, and oh look, our tractor has stopped in the field. Great. Right, we'll empty this. That will be easier once we've cleared some of the thing. Is 18 or 30 a bigger field? Where's 18? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna go with 18. I think 18 is the bigger field. Actually, we can tell. So 30. 30 is... Doesn't tell. Oh, there we go. Field info. 30 is 16 and 18 is 16.13 versus 6. 30 is the bigger field, just. It's not much in it, but yeah, it is just 30. Right, let's get you out of the crop. How full are you? 44%. So yeah, we'll get 2 full tanks out of this. And wow, 1%. That's slightly concerning. We'll see how much further around this field we get. But combines like this would have done fields of this sort of size. Certainly we did with our TX36. We did fields of this. We have done fields of this sort of size. So we're not completely out of the realm of realism here. But it does take a while. Why'd I go that way around? Because the worst thing you can do with a combine is bend or knock or get a dent in the auger. If you do that, then your auger can't unload. And down the side of the field here, we have a whole load of trees. So yeah, you start this way around to protect the auger and stop it from getting damaged, so you can then actually you're not going to damage your combine in such a way that completely stops and has a massive causes a massive delay in your season. I don't want my tractor to destroy crops. And normally, if I was driving it myself, I would have got it in where I'd harvested, not where the hired worker put it. %50 down the bottom end. Yeah, this is another field I would cut into smaller versions if I was ever to buy it, because it is just huge for the equipment we've got. I'm hoping we can get up to the road at the top here before we have to unload again, but I don't know how unlikely that is. How likely that is. I actually think it's fairly unlikely. This time I need to make sure that I get the tractor closer to where I am, or closer to where we stop the combine. So that, yeah, as you say, so that we don't have it coming in and running into the crops, because we want to avoid that at all costs if we can, to keep things realistic. %94%. We're not going to make it up to this corner. It'll get easier once we've got the first headland out of the way. All right, almost there, and there we go. Auger out. Send it back to here. And then tractor. So you here, set destination. No. You set destination right behind the combine, hopefully. What do you mean target is unreachable? You set destination. Yeah. Nope. Okay, right. We're gonna have to go and get it ourselves. Oh, we might have weight limit issues because we are using the weight limit on here. Downside of the realism experiment. The Rocket Kid, thank you for resubscribing for your 9th month. Courtesy of Galcomp Gamer. I'm doing well, thank you, the Rocket Kid. Yeah, I think it's because I had it facing the hedge. I think that's why it's stuck where it was. We'll see how close this gets to the weight limit. As I said, things become easier the moment we start doing. We get this headland out of the way. And then we can just get this to come into the field and empty, and should be a lot easier. Because I don't want to be running around the field all the time, having to grab the tractor and trailer to empty. That would not be good for us. Okay. Right, and empty. Ebon Jaeger, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. And what I am going to have to do is complete the cut of this headland up to the end before I can send this tractor and trailer off. One of the things I like about the weight limit on trailers is it doesn't matter if you add the extension and do grain. Quite often that means that you're just going to end up with a maxed out, or you end up maxed out anyway. So that in, that down, and away we go. The other way I can do this is to have follow me on, but the trouble is the tractor then is going the same speed as the combine, and you end up spending more money on a hired worker with follow me than you would otherwise. But I have done harvesting that way before as well. Right. So once we get this out of here, we're going to see whether we can get that tractor to head off and tip what it's got. So, right, let's see if this will work. So where's this contract got to go to? This is going to general store. So what we'll do is we will select this, create job, load and deliver. Okay, loading position is here. Going to general store bay 1, I'm guessing. Yeah. Oh no, general store, there we go. And start job. And he's away. Perfect. You own more than you think on Stone Valley, about 49 items and 9 sell points. Yeah, Blackmere, as I was saying in today's video, I want to work out how to... I know I can assign them to other farms. What I want to do is assign them to other farms in such a way that if I can then... if I then buy the piece of land, I can have... then I will own that piece of land. That's what I'm after. Oh, sorry, I will then get that building. So yeah, I can. Yeah, I know it's a lot of items you own on there, but there must be a way to do it. Because obviously Oldstream does it. So yeah. Right, there we go. Headland is done. Oh, I don't know where the general's... Okay, general store. Is that up at the top of the map? We might... Oh, God. This is when having a second tractor would be useful. We could get a second tractor and trailer running and get that doing stuff as well. Because at the moment, we are going to be sitting here a while with our full combine waiting for that tractor to get back, because it's got to go from here in field 16 all the way up to the top of the map, tip, and then come back. Cool, thank you, Blackman. Yeah, look at that, we're already up to 80%. Hiring a second tractor and trailer is out of the question, because that would just cost too much. I ideally want to get to the position where we can buy one, but we are still quite a way off that. But it would make a difference in situations like this. Whoa. I missed that we'd hit the 100%. So where's our hired worker? Oh really? You've gone that way? Why? And that's out of here that way, round there like that, and then that way. Weird. Right, he's gonna be a little while. Don't suppose. Yeah. We have. We've almost got enough to buy a 7-seater. You have that little. Oh no. Yeah. That would be a joke. Just wonder if the yeah, harvesting contracts disappears so quickly. I am annoyed that giant contract went. That would have been perfect. Oh, I got wet. We should have. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Right, best place to sell milk. Well, that's doing milk at the moment. There we go. Best place to sell milk is 681 at the farmers market. So type place. Where is the farmers market? There. Where we normally go. There we go. So successfully transported that first lot. And it's okay. This might take a while. What? Oh no, we're gonna have to go and sort our tractor out. At least I've got the landy. At least we can sort this. I think it's worth having this down at the field though. I think what we might have to do is get the, once we've got the headlands out of the way, get the combine working on a hired worker and do the carting ourselves. I think that's probably going to be the more effective way of doing this. But we do need to get 2 to 3 headlands out first, so... Hey, Canadian Gamer, welcome along. If I had 2 tractors and trailers going, that would be great. Right. What was for supper? I did a beef stew, sort of thrown together beef stew, which turned out really nice, actually. I was slightly surprised. Right, let's go find this tractor. Why is my hired worker rubbish? Having delivered the first settle-in seed. We know we've got 20 of these journeys in order to complete this contract, so... Did I have a look at AI improvement building that came with PF to see if it's worth it? I don't think it's worth it for driving like this. I think it is if you're using a hired worker in general. But again, along with GPS. Where the heck? How is that unreachable? This is where having courseplay would be useful. Right. You get back down to that field, please. I'm going to have to follow you to make sure you get down there fine. Hey Ethan, welcome along. Always had a question, streamers when they stream with a face cam and when they leave they cover it. Huh? Oh right. I want to see that question because that's up with you. Oh my god. No. Right. Okay, what I'm gonna do, because this is not working. Do I not have follow me on here? Please tell me I have follow me on here. Get down there. Cover the camera. Hey, Raven UK RP, welcome along. You like the purple shirt? Thank you. It's actually quite old. It needs to go out. It's got a couple of holes in it. I need a new wardrobe, to be honest. Louis Langdon, thank you for the 5-bit share. Welcome along. And I am wearing jeans. IKEA of decent wardrobes. Thrandle, hey Thrandle, welcome along. Where are you? Okay. The hired workers on here are idiots. Stretch. Hey, Andy the farmer. What was up? I did a beef stew this evening. It was a little bit thrown together, so there was peppers, onion, a bit of garlic. I had some... let's just park you over here. So, just take that back to the farm. Oh... like a dad. Right, yeah, we're gonna have to do the carting ourselves. It'll take us a little longer, but we can actually be sure that the tractor and trailer will get back. And what we can do is we can harvest ourselves and then do the carting bit ourselves, and we'll set the combine doing just going on its own while we're doing that. Yeah, they suck everywhere on here. And without going into something more a little bit more complex, then yeah, we've got to stick with what we've got. It does mean we're probably going to spend more time carting than harvesting. Hey, Steam Fan V2102, welcome along. I think 3 headlands might be enough. Get it over the wheels, make our trailer nice and stable. Then we can leave this tractor here. Might be able to use a hired worker to get it to come up the field to empty. We'll see how we go there. Doing well, thank you, Steam Fan. Thank you very much. Wonder how long it's going to take you to get to 250 BF groats. Good question. I am going to start making the groats useful again. I think I'm going to, well, no, we're already down to 1 currency, so I'm thinking of doing some things. So those of you who have been in Gamer Dragon streams recently, have you I've really been enjoying doing stream raiders in there, and I'm wondering if doing something similar in here as well. What do you guys think? Sort of having stream raiders in on the stream and doing that. I think that'd be good fun. I really quite like that. Family's doing well, thank you. Yeah. The short break earlier was because my son wanted a cuddle. Yes, they're fun to do. You have a hard scope. Are you going to drive over the straw to get more crop? Are you going to drive over the straw to get more crop? How do you mean? What was for supper? For supper this evening, Housewell, was I did beef stew. I made a beef stew. Your beware straw doesn't give more crop if you harvest the straw. Oh, that's a good question. It does. No, because that would be unrealistic. You wouldn't go harvesting up straw just to get a bit more crop out. Get me, Rocket Kid. We're having a problem with Shire Farm lagging in multiplayer. Are you doing a direct connection? Is it on PC or console? How are you connecting, and does it still lag if you have no mods? So you're on PC. Is it a dedicated server or is it peer-to-peer? Would be question 2. Not a server, okay. Are you using lots of mods beyond the map? And whoever's game it is you're playing off, or machine it is you're playing off, do they see any errors in the log file when you're getting the laggy game? You have 6 mods, okay. Do you have anything in the log file that is that is throwing up errors at all? Would be the next thing to check. And then after that, it may come down to whoa. Concentrating on chat. It may come down to internet connection. Nothing in the log file. That sounds more like internet than anything, unfortunately. Right, so this set destination. Come over here, please. I'm intrigued. Where are you going? Now this is going to be interesting. Been quicker for me to run the other end of the field. Than, oh, it's going to go all the way down this road here. And then in on this corner or in through this bit here. It's okay in other maps. That might be then the map. Which map did you say? Do you ever take the road route? Yeah, it takes the road route. It takes the closest road, which is, yeah, just annoying. I mean, earlier it tried to go through, yeah, I don't know why, when it was trying to get back to here, it tried to go through that farmyard. That makes no sense. Shire Farm. I've not heard of that one. Is that a mod hub map? Have I heard of that one? I might have heard of that one, actually. Oh, there it is. Okay, looks like it has, not sure. In the UK, do you all celebrate Canada? No. No. Yeah. Like we don't celebrate Independence Day either. Although admittedly, Independence Day is the Americans kicking our butt, whereas Canada Day is you guys politely asking to leave the British control. Been playing cards, a lot of them. A lot. Any other good maps like it? There are lots of good maps out there at the moment. Like Calmsden, yeah, it's a little bit more. Don't know if there are any like Calmsden. Right, let's turn this off because we've got to go and drive and tip this. See, it should have come in this bottom corner. Okay, yeah. That GA Farmer, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Let's get our beacon. Oh, I forgot I unplugged my beacon. Yeah, no politics, please. Are there mods tomorrow since the holiday for Giants headquarters office? No. There will be mods tomorrow because it's the German office that happens on. I'm so girthy. This is Calmsden Farm. It is available on Xbox. Yes. So this should take us hopefully up to 10% delivered, which would be good news. We'll see how close it gets. I'm so girthy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. And my pleasure. This is when we want a JCB for doing karting. Faster than 26 miles an hour. This might take us a couple of days to do this field. It's me one again. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Danny Russo 10, welcome along. This is a contract, Danta 12. Yeah, we are doing contract work at the moment. And it is a very big field. And it's the bigger of the two, and we probably should have got the combine for it. I think the combine for this contract was about twice the size of ours. But as I said, once we get to the point where we've got the headlands out, we'll set the combine going on a hired worker, and we can then just concentrate on getting it, getting the field done. I really like the Ford pack, but can't use them on Maypole sadly due to them having only low connections. Oh, yeah, it's... Yeah, you can. I think you can connect them up using the 3-point linkage. That would work. There is a mod that you could add to do that. 11% transported. That's more than I expected. We are 9% of the way through the contract, which is good news. So yeah, it is going to take about 20 of these trips to get this done, and it is 10:30. But at least we should be a little bit more efficient now doing this. Time of year, I live with eczema. It's horrible. Speaking of which, no, still nothing in the shop. And still no new contracts. Yeah, own work should kick in fairly soon. We have 2 fields that are getting close. Oh wow, yeah, we've got 2 fields of barley that will be ready. Dan12, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Thunder and Lightning Jude, oh, welcome along. And wow, very, very frightening. I cracked me up. The other way to do this, if I had a lorry, I would do this. I would only transport this back to our farm and then load the lorry up with this afterwards. That would be the way to do it. So a Maple trucks John Deere 7R 250 for field work and a John Deere 7810 for lighter jobs. Nice. I was quoting Queen. Oh no, there's a space in that. Can I do 2 things at once here? No. Watching, hello that man Chuck, welcome along. Been watching YouTube videos, loving them, keep up the good work. Thank you very much. The YouTube stuff is on the rise a little bit at the moment, which is great. Cheers, Farming UK5. I've got to run from one end of this field to the other now. And our tractor still won't be in the right place. I see a combine. For making my logic skills better. Oh, awesome, chameleons! My pleasure. I'm learning at the same time as you guys are. Canadian Gamer, I am drinking that. I might make a drink command, actually. That would be good. Oh, wow, really? Did anyone vote yes? Yeah. Actually, yeah, somebody must have voted yes, because that's only 76%. It's a brand of tea. It's the brand of tea I drink, to be honest. It's where my Earl Grey comes from. I thought this was linseed. Okay, I thought one of our contracts was a linseed contract. No, the one that disappeared must have been the linseed contract. I do like my tea. Hey, it's me one again. I saw the message. Yeah. Please don't change what the mods have done in here. Take it out of this stream if you feel that there's an issue. However, please note that I do monitor everything. And I also very much trust my mods. Hey, Panda Sniper, I don't have a mod list, unfortunately. I do need to sort that out. I do keep saying I need to sort all that out, but yeah, I do need to sort that out. So we're getting roughly 2 full tanks. Yeah. Local feet, even local people. Just watch a lot of contracts disappear. Oh, yeah. Barbarian, only drink iced tea year round. Year round? Actually, do you know, one of the most refreshing drinks to drink in the summer is tea. It's so nice, a nice hot cup of tea in the middle of summer, because it raises your body temperature and makes you actually sweat less. I like my my Twinings Earl Grey. There's not really any Earl Grey tea like theirs. Beacons off. Actually, is there a law you can get? No, obviously not. It is going to be right across the other side of the field when we have to empty again. Just made 13k on a hay contract and left with 8 bales for feed. Not bad, Derek. I do like baling contracts for that. You either make a lot of money off the excess bales or you get all the animal feed you need for a good while. We started my Stone Valley save when new farmer was able to grab 6 harvesting contracts. Wow, that's impressive. Yeah, you want to grab those as quickly as you can when they appear. Probably better to grab the harvesting contracts and then cancel them rather than just you know, trying to grab them and them disappearing. Hey team, welcome along. And cheers. And Knackers84, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Yeah, we're going to be the other side of the field. Can't wait. When this needs to empty again. I love the better contract to get added in the first time. Yeah, I got a, as I was saying in today's video, I got a Kubota in a seeding contract, which was quite cool. So yeah, I am beginning to use better contracts. I know somebody, I think it was GD, had a save game corrupt with it early on, but seems to be okay for me here. Fine, it's a problem with the map. What, with the contracts disappearing? I've had it happen on Hope Belleron, so I've had it happen on a base game map. And it is really annoying because we would have made so much money off a potato contract on here that it's ridiculous. And it just disappeared. So with better, so you guys probably tell me, if I, with the better contracts mod, if I was to clear contracts, it wouldn't clear my active ones, would it? It would just clear any extra ones. Same for you on HP, yeah. I mean, that's where I think I first noticed it. Is Bullet Bill back? Yes. Bullet Bill is back. He is currently working on a new map, and I am massively looking forward to it. Really here for that. Yeah, not your active ones, because I'm thinking of clearing the ones that we've got on here and seeing if we can get that other one back. Right, as I said, we're going to run all the way across the field now for this. Oh, on the... okay. Yeah, it was earlier, definitely. We'll try that in a minute. It's not, well, he's not announced the name of it yet, but it doesn't look like Cobra. So we gotta go and empty this time, I think we might get, yeah, I think we might get twice more or once more around this field. We'll then start the hired worker going with the combine, and with any luck, we can then get carting fairly well. And in between loading, I think what we'll do is we'll run the combine ourselves to try and reduce the cost of the hired worker. There we go. I'm intrigued as to how much more this trailer will hold. So I think we're gonna just go up till the end of this row and then empty. The rule you broke was rule number 3. Just to let you know. Please don't mention that an entire country sucks. That one too. And basically, rule 1. Rule 1. Well, rule 1 covers everything. Be nice. Just be nice. Also, yeah, please don't. It's the whole questioning moderators and things like that. Yes, it doesn't say that in the rules, but that I probably should add that in if that's the case. Yeah, move on from it. I would recommend. Right, let's get this emptied. See where this gets us. Oh, so much running around in the realism experiment. No one is targeting you. No, the one that needs to have the auger out is the really little one. So where is it? Do I have it as a mod on here? I don't have it as a mod on here. The John Deeres are a good example of that. The John Deere, the really little John Deeres that I had on No Man's Land. Right, empty that out. So will this take a full trailer's worth, or will it top out with weight with this? Right, there we go. That is either full or... That's full, so this doesn't hit weight limit with this crop. Okay, fair enough. English only, please. I do need a bigger harvester. I should have got the one that comes with this contract. I currently am translating it. I'm gonna ban that. Don't come in here and do things like that. Ugh, so childish. Yeah. Thanks for removing it, Jesse's. No. No, not good. Not actually anything sweary. Just actually no. It was just childish. It was hilariously childish. Which is why I had no problem hitting the ban button. And also, I should mention, if I did, so what? JPC Tractor, welcome along. It's. Do you know what? It doesn't. Trolling never annoys me. Trolling makes me laugh because I must have had an effect in order for somebody to troll. Somebody's got to have gone, oh, I want to troll him. I think it'd be fun to troll him. Like, I go, yeah, it's fun for me. Thank you. Why can't you delete the main field in Stone Valley? I don't know. That's a good question. What, you can't sell it, or... You can't. You might not be able to sell it because there's an awful lot of a lot of buildings that come with that main field. Yeah, living rent free in his head. It's yeah. I will. You know, I will have moved on within the next 10 minutes, and yeah, you've got to sell every light, every piece of fence. You have to do. You know, you got to sell everything on there. Alternatively, go and assign them to a different farm. Later, chameleons. Right, so this should take us up to... I don't know how high this will take us, actually. It might take us to nearly 20%. Because this is a fuller trailer. How delivered are we? 17%. That's good. We're nearly a fifth of the way there. Did I watch Star Trek this week? What? Strange New Worlds? Yes. Oh my God, Jesse's. Oh man, that is one of the creepiest episodes of Star Trek I've watched in a while, and one of the most heart-wrenching episodes of Star Trek I've watched in a while. I am not going to put any spoilers out there, but Strange New Worlds is just... I tweeted out on my personal account today, actually. Strange New Worlds has the best first season of any Star Trek series. Every single episode has been absolutely brilliant. It's just so good. Moggy1066, thank you for resubscribing for your 7th month. You are awesome. And yes, I was nearly in tears at the end. I just, yeah. That's, yeah. I'm actually, now that Paramount Plus has launched in the UK, I'm actually reliving the series with my wife as well from the start. So, how did Giants let this map up? What do you mean? Are you talking about Stone Valley? Stone Valley works. Although there's an update on its way through testing at the moment. That fixes a couple of the issues people have found. But Giants doesn't do play tests of mods and maps. I am not yet watching the new Halo series. I have a lot of stuff to catch up on. I am about to start watching the final season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I'm massively behind on that. I have the remaining what were Netflix Marvel series to catch up on. I've got The Boys. I want to watch The Boys, and I've got all of that to catch up on as well. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I still have yet to watch. And I'm sort of slowly working my way through. I think from what I understand, it depends on whether you're a fan of the video games or not. So I have never played Halo. So to me, it's going to be coming to it from how good of a science fiction series is it, and less about how good of it is a Halo. I tend to watch stuff while I'm working, Linda. So I will have a TV show on while I'm working. Although Strange New Worlds I was watching during my while I was trying to relax this morning. I do the same with Critical Role. I will have. I'm on a break on Critical Role at the moment because I sort of overdid it. But yeah, I will have that on in the background when I'm working. It all helps me to think. Hello, 19 Pool Apple 71. Welcome along. Never had console-wise. I was PlayStation, not to PSP. I'm slow for shit. I enjoy a good shooter every so often. I mean, I'm in my 40s, so my reaction times are absolutely awful now. But yeah, I do enjoy a good shooter from time to time. Again, I'm not playing Apex at the moment, but I was playing that. Do you know I can't delete fences on Stone Valley at the farm? No, because I could when I tried it before. So as far as I know, you can. I've not had that problem. Oh, missing a bit. Need to get all this sorghum. I've heard season 3 is really good. You can't talk console. Okay, I think there is an update that might sort that. Then we'll have to see what happens with the update to Stone Valley. So if we get a full trailer off here this time, this might even take us up to 25%, which would be brilliant. Don't know how you can harvest in first person without missing everything, because I've driven a combine in real life, so I know exactly where that divider and that outer bit has to be. You'll notice when I'm harvesting, I will spend most of my time looking at that bottom corner and making sure that the divider is exactly where I want it to be in order to get the harvest right. I'm not Xbox and I can't delete them also. Okay. Can I try and explain how I do this? How I'm harvesting this? So, what I'm looking for is sort of in the V there. I can just about see in the middle of the screen right now the divider for the edge. So what I'm trying to do is make sure that the line for the edge of the field, or the edge of what I'm trying to cut, is inside that divider. And that's what I'm looking for. If I can see a bit of the divider, I know I'm in the right place. If I can see all of the divider, I know I'm massively out and too far out. And if I can't see it at all, then I know I'm too far into the crop. So you can see where I am at the moment is wonderfully online, and then yeah, I can just see the top of the divider, the other side of the crop. So that must mean I'm in roughly the right place. It's quite cool, and I learned that from our combine driver in one of these combines, which is why Farm Sim always I love the simulation side of it because of this, because this just reminds me so much of when we were on the farm. Speaking of which, that is a full tank. Gets to use using a steering wheel absolutely as well. When's Bessie Beneath coming out? I have no idea. At the moment, Bessie, at the moment, Dusty Dave doesn't have a PC, so yeah, no idea. Am I watching Obi-Wan Kenobi? I have watched the first episode of Obi-Wan. I might watch the second as well. I think I might watch the 2 episodes of Obi-Wan. I'm trying to watch it with my wife, so it takes us the time when her and I have an overlap in schedules to do these kinds of things, or watch stuff together, is not often. So we try and get stuff like that. What happened to his PC? I think his PC broke, if I remember correctly. I think his PC's gone kaput, so he's not got a PC he can mod on. And turn the tractor off, because that's not going anywhere. And then when we get this headland finished, what we can go and do is cut in. And we will empty the combine before we cut in, because if we don't, we're going to have a problem. Hey, Red Swamp Fox. Using a loader bucket is fun in real life when you can't see the blade. Yeah. Oh, yeah, done that with a telehandler. That is always fun. You kind of have to guess, and if you're lifted a lot off the ground, then you've gone too far. But yeah, I'm pretty much exactly where I want to be, and I can just see the top of that divider on the left-hand side. And as a result, I'm not missing anything. Not to say I didn't miss stuff in real life, because I did. You know, you get it slightly wrong and you just get a few stalks in the middle of the field. And it's not actually worth the fuel to go back and get those few stalks. That's the ridiculous thing. And in fact, they won't necessarily process through the combine well. Combines do well when you put a lot of stuff through it. Can't see the divider, but I will try in game soon. So, yeah, let's try to show you. So what I'm looking out for is this divider here, the very top bit. So this bit here, I'm trying to see that. And you can see it in that. So in the middle of the screen right now, you can see it. And as I go into the crop, I can see the very top of it at the moment. So it's quite, I suppose on a smaller screen or a mobile or anything, it's more difficult to see, but yeah. So that's what you're looking for, and if you can see the top of that, the other side of the crop, then you're in the right place. And that's how to avoid missing crop. Right, we are 50% full, so yeah, we're definitely going to need to empty this. But yeah, so if you're playing, that's basically what you want to be looking out for. Yeah, and if you leave stalks, your neighbours will definitely let you know. Why have you left half your crop on your field? Good evening, Eugene. Hope you're doing well. So I'm probably going to start this going down the long part of the field. We ideally want it going at 202 degrees. I don't know what the opposite of that is. We'll get this opened up at the longest point. The best angle is actually, yeah, down that side there, which is 202. So I'm going to take it down that side there. We'll see if this will actually do it at this angle. I'm hoping it will, because if it does, it's going to make things a lot easier. Sean T89, thank you for resubscribing for your 21st month. You are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. How you doing, Sean? Darren Brady, 25. Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Right, so the line I want to follow is this edge here. We're gonna see if, yeah, it's sort of 202 degrees, I think. Now, will this do a hired worker at this angle? It wants to do it at 203. That might be okay. Oh no, that's running actually fairly well. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. It's just going to miss a little bit along here, so I am going to have to clean that up later. But in the interests of getting the hired worker going, that works brilliantly. Good, just relaxing on this beautiful Sunday. Nice. So this is going to cost a fair amount of wage payment, but we should be all right, I think. TBS Twister, thank you for resubscribing for your 3rd month. You are awesome. All right, what was your last comment? Ooh, a hype train's close. Is this a bug, or every time when I scoop something in my loader bucket, it's invisible sometimes? Not every time is no issue. Not an issue that I know of. Yeah, not an issue that I know of yet. It has got a width of missed stuff there. Hello, Rusty Ronan 843. Welcome along. Right, I'm hoping that combine is not going to be full. Yeah, the keybinds are fixed, which I'm so happy about. It's ridiculous. It just makes such a difference. I did pick up from work later, Derek. Thanks for joining us. Right, so now I've got the combine on roughly the right direction. I want to take control of it because I want to clear up this issue here. And I want to see how full my combine is. Do I use coarse plate? I'm not using coarse plate at the moment. Wow. That is looking fairly full. Right. Yeah, 21.9. Oh, wow. Ah! Trying to type and it's gone horribly off course. I might have to put the hired worker back on. Way full. Right. There we go. Hey, Kyle Whitty, welcome along. Cheers, Boggy. The ads are faster than the tracks. That's kind of real life. There we go. Yeah. Or it'll just take too long to get anywhere. What, in a tractor? Or in game? One of the issues people had with cars in previous versions of Farm Sim was that they were too slow, so Giants sped them up for FS22. Right, let's go tip this while our combine continues on. Yeah, because they sped the cars up. British maps. Everybody went British maps. Wow. It's really interesting because over on YouTube it's different. I have a larger... I've got to the point now where I have a larger American audience than British audience, which is so interesting. And yeah. At the moment, of course, my most popular series is a series on an American map. And I think the way I'm going to be probably end up having to go on YouTube versus Twitch is probably a bit more of a, well, at least a more of a mix of American and British maps over on YouTube. Because I do have that American following over there now, which is pretty cool. I really rather like that. Now the question I've got here is, can we get to our there's no good British maps. I'm playing a good British map. Where's that gone? Oh, there it is. There we go. Evening, Protein Picnics. Welcome along. What American map do I play? I'm currently playing Stone Valley over on YouTube. I am doing a survival series on it, so I am starting with absolutely nothing, no loans, no money, no land, and yeah, at the moment we are doing contracts to try and raise enough money to buy our first bit of land. Once we've bought our first bit of land, we're then gonna try and start making enough money off just this patch of land to do it. So I don't think, oh wow, that combine's almost full. I don't think we're gonna end up with actually farming the field we've got. I think we're gonna end up making sort of a small industrial area on it in order to try and make as much money as we can. So yeah. Hey Damon, welcome along. Say hi. Gonna get some sleep later, Damon. Thanks for dropping in. Go check out Damon's channel, guys. He does a lot of Fortnite. There we go. That's the one. And FS20. So you do FS22 with Reaver, don't you? So yes, Fortnite and FS. Six Ashes is an awesome British map. I absolutely love it. That's why series yours is so hard to turn. I have done a lot of tweaking in the settings for mine. Excellent. Right, our combine is full. And we have only just reached the sell point. But on the plus side, that means the combine has been working the whole time that we've been up here driving this. We'll be able to go straight back, empty the combine straight out, and be good. We are 24% of the way through the contract, so we've made it a quarter of the way through the contract pretty much. Which is good news. And yeah, we're now into the meat of it. Small scale farming, Kyle. Everything I do is start from scratch, or well, pretty much everything I do is start from scratch, or survival. So I'm not somebody who likes to go into a map with lots of big fields set up with lots of big equipment straight off the bat. I will use big equipment, and I enjoy using big equipment, but getting a farm to the stage where I have that can take quite a long time. It's one of the reasons why I love used equipment in FS22, because the possibility of something like on Stone Valley being able to get a big tractor and that I can then use for contracting is very much there. So yeah, it's always great to have that option. But yeah, mostly just because of how I play, I end up using smaller equipment. Although this is 200, this is nearly 200 horsepower, this tractor. And the case I've got here is nearly 200. Is over 200 horsepower. So certainly I'm using medium equipment. I spend a fair whack on wages doing this, but again, it's time versus money. Which way round is my combine? And has it backed out of the crop if it's the wrong way around? Okay, it's the wrong way round. We are going to have to back it out of the crop. That's fine. What I want to set it up is so that I empty at this end here, and then hopefully it will empty along this side all the time. Later, Jude! Thanks for joining us. One nice thing about course play is it will actually back out of the crop if it's like this. Calmsden, first British map ever done big equipment on. Biggest machine I'm using is a 430 horsepower T8. Still just about nimble enough for the small roads. Well, we did on Bessie Beneath, we had a T8, didn't we? And it is a tractor you see in the UK, mainly because I've seen one driving around my local town. The John Deere construction, different part of John Deere, interestingly enough. Probably one that Giants don't have the license for. So while a mod for a John Deere excavator could come into the game and would probably make it onto console because it's more of a brand thing there. Yeah. I would guess giants don't have access to the actual equipment because it's a different part of John Deere. Oh, that's a good question. We're probably gonna have to refuel, JD man. Yeah, no, that is a very good question. We didn't refuel the car. I don't know how much fuel we had in the combine at the start, but I think you might be right. We're probably gonna have to refuel this combine at some point. I'm intrigued to see how full this gets when we get to the other end. Have I? I've never played Satisfactory, no. It's one of those games that's on my wish list on Steam, but yeah, never played Satisfactory. I feel it's probably one of those games I'd get lost in, though. It seems to be that type of game. I'm intrigued to see how full we get off a single row. We are a quarter of the way through this contract now. It is more than 50%. Yeah, there we go. So that's interesting. We do need to completely fill the trailer each time, really. And try and do it on the return journey here. So what I'm going to do is get this in. Get us on the right thing. Yep. And away it goes. And then we can pick up the tractor and trailer and we can empty it as we're going along. And that way we will we'll keep the combine hopefully emptying on this direction. I would have played Satisfactory if it was an Epic exclusive for the first 12 months. That's the trouble. There's lots of games I've not played for exactly that reason. And lots of games that I haven't played on Twitch for exactly that reason. Productions are missing objectives. Can accept unlimited goods for missions until the mission is completed. Mission goods no longer end up in the production itself during missions. No, no, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work for me in productions. There's a big thing. Well, my whole thing of putting stuff in productions and then buying the production with it still there. Yeah. No, I kind of when you're starting from scratch, that's a big thing that you need in order to get some good progression. %97 full. We'll go and tip this. And hopefully we can then keep the combine moving, which will be good. Yeah, I did I nearly added that contract on at the beginning. But as I discussed last stream, you know, this productions on this map I find annoying. Because the only way to have pretty much any production on here is to build it yourself. In which case you need the land. Which we do have some land and we are planning overall to do it that way. But it's, yeah. It is a little bit annoying. Oh, we got rain on the way. No, that's not good. Oh, that's going to put an end to us doing harvest. FS22 on PS4, is it worth buying on PC? Yes, there are advantages that you get on PC, mainly scripting mods. Lots of people say that FS22 is better on PC because there are more mods. That I challenge, because while there are more mods, there's also a lot more rubbish. And the amount of rubbish you have to sift through quite often to find good stuff on PC is really time consuming. But I would say scripting mods definitely are a good reason for getting it. Yeah, so many more shady mods on PC. So many mods that are stolen and or have stolen parts, or you know, there's only so far you can go on PC and know that you're presenting mods that are allowed or that aren't completely dodgy. Will Six Hatches come to FS22? I don't know. At the moment, GB is working on Attingham. He is currently rebuilding all the farms so that they are all editable, which is absolutely awesome, and I can't wait till that map comes out in that form, because that will be amazing. Right, let's have a look at the weather while this is doing. Weather. Okay, we're good until 8 PM, which is fine. 30% complete on the contract, which is great as well. And our combine is up to 80%, so that's fine. What direction is the combine going? Down the field. Fantastic. So we'll be able to pick up the combine roughly where we did before, fill our trailer like we did before, and yeah, keep the auger in the right place. 7-11. Well, okay, so yeah, I should point out the next couple of weeks, or the next few weeks, are a little bit disrupted as far as the streams go on here. Wednesday, I don't think we're going to end up with a stream this Wednesday. I need to speak to GD, see if there's a good night for him to reschedule to, which will probably be the Tuesday or Thursday. It's because I'm out on Wednesday night, so I can't do that. Similarly, Friday this week, there's definitely no stream. I will be streaming on Saturday instead this week. Sunday stream will go ahead as normal. The next week, I've got to work out where I'm going to be streaming. I am at TwitchCon the following weekend, so I will be there both on Friday night and Sunday night. So there will be no weekend streams in 2 weeks' time. Same in 3 weeks' time, there'll be no weekend streams because I am at FarmCon. So yeah, it's a very, very disrupted month. that we've got ahead of us. So I will let you guys know. I'm hoping to still keep up with all the videos, but yeah, certainly stream wise it is going to be very disrupted with everything going on over the next 3 to 4 weekends, unfortunately, because I love the Sunday night streams. We always get a really good number of viewers in here. And yeah, it's unfortunate that it's going to be very disrupted. Morpheus Simulations coming in with a raiding party of 10. Welcome, 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 raiders. Hope you had a good stream, Morph. Hope all went well. Guys, if you are not following Mr. Morpheus Simulations, I highly recommend him. Good friend of the channel. Awesome guy. Hello, Matthias the Farmer DK. Welcome along. It's fun to get a stream in. Excellent. Stretch. Oh, thank you, Lucky Luke. Is he going to start harvesting? No, he's going to empty first. Fine. Prefer it if it kept going, but... Big Man Magnet, thank you for welcome along. What was for supper? For supper this evening was beef stew, which was awesome. I really enjoyed making it. It was really nice too. Thank you, Morph. Catch you later. Right, we're gonna empty the combine out. Basically, I think we're going to go on until it starts to rain on here today. Right. Need to get something that we need. I love the ability to move the sunlight on this. It just makes such a difference to taking pictures. And that is cracking. That. And there. Do I have a Ford or an MF tractor? I have the. I have both mods. Oh, I have the mods for the Ford tractors, and I have a mod for a couple of Massey tractors. But we're not using either of them at the moment. Well, I use Pro Shot, I think it is the one I use now. Is he? Oh, we might head over there later if he's still streaming then. As well as 2 Westbridge Hills maps we can stay away from. I don't know. I would check the ratings of them, to be honest. See which of the 2 Westbridge Hills has the better rating. So 3.4 versus 4.3. Yeah, the one by 0 OITO seems to be the better by the looks of it. It's got a lot more reviews and it's a good 1 star higher pretty much. Would you use the horn and say your name? Yeah, if I can remember what the button for horn is. Oh, it's... No. There we go. Hey, Julian Wardenberg, welcome along. Surprise Giants have let the say too much about home structures, but not maps. They relaxed the rules with duplicate stuff. It caused a lot of issues in FS19. A lot of stuff rejected that was better because something was already on there. So I'm quite glad, and it's not going to happen very often. That kind of overlap. What corn header would I recommend for the TX32? You want something a maximum of 6 meters. So if we're looking at 6 meter corn headers, that one would work. So the New Holland and 980 CR 830 would work. The Corn Champion, the Ziegler Corn Champion would work as well. But that's only 3.4 meters. I'd probably go with that New Holland one. As long as the Combine can handle it, you should be all right. There's Farmer's Person. Okay. Yeah, careful not to stray into the realms of politics, guys. This is more a case of getting away from it that we have in here. Otherwise, and the main reason for that is otherwise VF gets ranty. Now this might end up with, I don't know, it depends on how far down here we get, but we might end up with it emptying in the wrong place, or needing to empty in the wrong place when we get back. But we'll see what happens. 96. We are at least doing this with full trailers now. Wow, no, this should work out okay. There we go. The Real Boy Cat 40, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Actually, I'll check that when we get up to the sell point. We are making good progress now, though. I'm really quite happy. Things are running nicely. We've got another 3 hours and 20 or 3 hours and 17 minutes in game before we're expecting the rain, although it's around 8 o'clock, so it might hit slightly earlier. I'm doing well, thank you, the Real Boy Cat. How are you doing? Are any big brands left to come to Farming Simulator? There are a few brands, because I was walking around the Norfolk show on Thursday, and what I was keeping my eye out for was any fairly large brands that aren't already in FarmSim. There are a few fairly big brands, especially in the UK, that aren't in FarmSim. Tractor wise, I don't really think there's anything, any big brands for tractors, definitely. Nothing I could overly see that still needed to come. Other machinery, there's quite a few. McHale being a big one. You know, lots of McHale equipment I saw at the show. And yeah, so that would be one I would say would still be to come. I'm trying to think, there's a McHale is a well, yeah, they're the big ones I can think of. But to be perfectly honest, I think there's just lots more equipment that could come from the existing brands. You think how much Kubota equipment isn't in the game? Is a massive amount. How much Bednar equipment isn't in the game? How much John Deere equipment? How much New Holland stuff? You know, there's just equipment from all sorts of stuff. Richard Western trailers, yeah, lots of trailer manufacturers actually that aren't in the game, especially British ones. Yeah, there's not many EU US ones. More lawn care stuff. I wouldn't say lawn care, maybe grasswork stuff. I'd like to see more Class grasswork stuff. I'd like to see more Kubota grasswork stuff. The area I think that there is a big hole that really we could do with some new stuff for is potatoes. Potato and root crop stuff. There's lots of brands and there's lots of stuff that could come in. Prime example of potato stuff, and I hold it up all the time, is the GT170 from Grimmy. Why do we not have a GT117 game? That would be a fantastic piece of kit. Marky Wings, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. You know, it's a widely used piece of kit in the UK, and I miss it. And it just, yeah, one of those bits really could do with. But yeah, but lawn care isn't really farming. Grasswork is farming. Lawn care isn't really farming. And it doesn't really work in the same way in Farm Sim either, because the grass grows so big so quickly. Looks like my internet has gone a little bit wonky, but we still seem to be okay. Up to 39% though, which is good. Yeah, good to get a teeth into this contract now. It may be the next contract we have to hold on to while we get our own fields harvested. Missing a range of, yeah, you see there's a lot of Valtras missing. I mean, there's only the base game, there's only the G series. Yeah, those aren't those aren't in the game at the moment either, are they? Well, I don't know if there's a mod, but yeah, certainly base game, those aren't in. Yeah, this is the way to do it. We want to basically get as much in as we can, and it resets it if it gets down to there, and then yeah, try and keep it so that it stops along this edge here. And then we can just empty out. We're so close to halfway through this, even with this combine, so that is good news. What is the fuel situation like in the combine? We're fine. It's beeping because it's getting low, but we're okay. We need to get a small fuel tank. I might have to grab one. Hey Marky Wings, welcome along. I wonder where'd you get that wheel knob from? I like the one on G29 too. So my wheel knob, this came from Amazon. It is an official John Deere one for a lawnmower tractor. What you do need to do is the bar that fits between the two halves of it, you need to get replacement screws for it, because a G29 or a Logitech steering wheel is actually thicker than the wheel on a lawnmower tractor. So the pins that come with it, the bolts that come with it, aren't long enough. So you have to go and buy replacement bolts in order to get it to work properly. Wow, this is going to be nearly 70% full just on this run. That's quite something. Need more old equipment in Farming Simulator 22. I do not disagree with you. In fact, I think it's really important that somebody as soon as possible puts in a David Brown tractor. Need a DB. Where's my DB love in FarmSim? Oh yeah, it's gonna rain soon. We've got until about 8 o'clock in the evening, at which point that will probably be the end of the work on the contract for today. Right, I will be right back. My mouth is really dry and I need to get a drink. So the combine is on its way back up the field. It'll be here in a minute. Right, combine's up at the other end of the field. Thank you for the follow, Miniart1. Welcome to the BFN. Right, let's fill this trailer up. going to be fairly high at this end of the field when we empty it, or when we have to go and empty. What I don't get is we used to have lots of David Browns in Farm Sim. You know, there was a whole whack of them back in FS 11 and 13, and then I start playing with FS 15 and they dry up. The good ones just dry up. It's as if all the David Brown fans stopped modding. Yeah. I still use Valtra. I've got a G series on the Old Stream farm. I really like my my G series on Old Stream. So it's my fault. Yeah, it's always my fault. Actually, no, it's GD's fault. It's always GD's fault. Don't know how, but it always is. They knew it was coming. Beacon on. Just don't tell GD that. Skip 3 days so I could harvest my sunflowers. Yeah, sometimes it's good to skip days in game. I mean, I do it all the time at the moment. Well, I mean, we did it at the start of this stream. We, you know, we had no work to do previous days, so we just skipped the day. And now we have so much work to do. I mean, we're not even halfway through this contract. BC 144601, welcome along. I would like a Ginger Doctor Who. It would be like a Ginger Doctor Who. Giants will add David Brown and then stop making the game. I don't think we'll ever get David Brown in. Not as an official brand. Have I read Tom Bedford's new book yet? No. The one thing I unfortunately don't have time to do these days is read. It's something, reading something I tend to do when I'm traveling. So I used to read a lot of stuff when I was traveling for the FSL. I used to read every day traveling in and out on the train. When I was working in the centre of Norwich, and yeah. And actually, when I was working in London as well, I used to read on the train all the time. I either used to read on the train or sleep. I got very good at waking up at Surbiton when I was commuting in. Wow, Combine is 80% full already. We are 42% transported though, so next one will probably get us halfway transported for this field. Which is very good news. As we're coming up to 6 o'clock, so we should get more than halfway through this job today, which is great. Means on Saturday next week we'll be picking up this job, and hopefully not getting a rainy. Oh wow! Oh, you're kidding me! What is this? Rain, 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 rain all the way through till November. Header is too powerful. Dear. Hey, Fowler fellow, how you doing? We are in trouble, chat. God, I hope that rain is showers and not just straight up rain. Because that's nuts. Is lease land model out? Yes. I can't drop the time to 0.5, Thrandall. You know that. Oh, I can't believe all that rain is forecast. We probably could do with getting a weather station that's a little more accurate. But that hurts. That could cause us big problems. Because we can harvest while it's raining, but it's gonna destroy our yield. So everyone wants to make sure it's, yeah. Yes. I'm not, because I'm tempted to have it as something. Well, no. The one I think that is probably more useful and more interesting is the auction mod. Is the field auction mod. I might throw that on Stone Valley, and I might throw that on here, because I think that would be interesting. Oh, it didn't quite make it back up the field. So we'll bring this in behind the combine. 50% is better than withered. It's very true, Nerf my age, and we will have to cut it wet if we have to, but yeah. I think, no, actually the realism rules do say we can't cut in the wet. I think we've got enough fuel to get this done today. I think after today we might be a little bit push. Yeah, we're gonna have to get something to refuel the combine after today. When is the best time to sell sorghum? Is January. Okay. Best time to sell barley is December. Okay. Best time to sell canola is November. Right. You do a driver deer was weird, then I noticed the 32 be missing. Yeah, we this is cheap. F1 red uck. Oh, fire duck. Fire duck. Welcome along. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Right, I'm going to fill up going along this row here. Fire duck, yeah. It's always difficult to tell on Twitch. Especially when it first does it. It can be, yeah. You're trying to parse it, and at the same time you're trying to parse it, you're trying to work out if what somebody's username is rude or a catch or something like that. So I'm yeah. How long has this RE been going for? We are on year 3, I think. I think this is our 3rd year. Uh, 3070 Ti is good. To Poglord. 3070 Ti is the minimum I'm looking to get for my next machine. The F1 came out when I played with racing games. Ah, makes sense, Fireduck. We might end up with a full tank off the end of this, which again would be, or a full trailer off the end of this, which would be good. From a GT, yeah, that is good. I think a 3070 Ti will definitely play FS well. Will play most things well, to be honest. Should play GTA. My 2070 plays GTA fairly well, so. Current year 14 on Oldstream Farm. Love that little map. It's an awesome map, that. I'm still absolutely loving it. What I've done with a very small area on that has been really cool. So when somebody was asking earlier, are grapes worth it? I own 2 fields on Oldstream Farm, and I filled them with grapes, and I filled a cow meadow with grapes, which is when that's when fully customizable yards are great. And yeah, it's been perfect for that. 1050 Ti plays GTA on high, a 3070 or on anything you want. Yeah. Exactly. Right, we'll sit at the other end of the field and wait for our combine to come up. A 1660 will. What have I got in? I think in my streaming PC I have a 1050. Which just about does the streaming side of things. It depends. Sometimes it struggles. At the moment it's doing fine, but yeah. If it gets too hot in this room, everything struggles. And I've had that before. Up to 46%. Remember seeing me deleting the cow shed and I thought you'd made a big mistake, but you inspired me on how well you made. It's been a great map for that. And I didn't want to do cows anyway. I had no plans to do cows on there. So, yeah. Ooh. Oh, wow. Reaver is top 10 in FS22 tonight. That's awesome. He's also in double figures on number of viewers. That's really awesome. I'm glad to see my brother doing well. To get the little, I do want the little Kubota. I can't afford it at the moment, but yeah, as soon as I can afford the little Kubota on that map, I am getting it on that map. It is perfect for it. Stiff competition. I know. I'm gonna have to do a map with him, I think. Godfather, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. How long does my game take to load? Not that long. It is on an SSD. And it is but I only ever load the mods that I'm using. Yeah, you can, can't you? He's doing well. I'm pleased to see his channel growing. It's good to see. Makes me very happy. Can't be bothered to me. Yeah. Jamie Bell, cheers. Hang on, it's me. To be perfectly honest, I don't know who Technoblade was. I'm always sad when, you know, somebody passes like that, but I feel sad for his fans and his community and everything, but I unfortunately don't know the guy. Yeah, he did a lot of I understand he did a lot of Minecraft stuff. But it's interesting, my twins didn't watch him either. My twins watched other creators. So he's not someone I've even come across through them. There's a big group of YouTubers had a server they all played. At least I don't think I've watched any of his stuff. Interestingly. What happened to Simulate? Real life. Sim decided mainly that he wanted to pursue something different. He also had a little bit of a scare shortly a couple of years ago, and sort of made him rethink things. For Sim, it was always a hobby thing that happened to blow up a bit. I would have had a really difficult for me to have walked away from the kind of success Sim was having. I have to be honest. He was just exploding. His channel, Simulate's channel, and my channel started within a month of each other. It's the crazy thing. And Sim's just went whoomp. So I went into hospital at the beginning of this year because I had a heart scare. I think he had something similar, except while mine was caused by anxiety, I think his was actually caused by something else. But I don't know the full details, so I am guessing a little bit. Guys, I used to watch those type of YouTubes grow out, so I don't have time to watch people recording for mainly kids, because I need to make money with my time and not watch YouTubers. Yeah, I don't tend to watch a lot of this, of that kind of stuff. My kids do, obviously. But there's some nice ideas from the stuff for stuff I could do with live streams. More specifically, stuff I could do for the 7 Days to Die stuff, with a bit of narration and a bit of editing. My thing at the moment is at some point, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and get an editor. Get myself an editor, I think. So, yeah. Do I watch Square 2448? No. I've never watched any of their stuff. Your link is downloading. Use it for your eye. Awesome, Fowler fellow. Thank you. We're gonna have a rejig of things here in September. As I said, I want to do, so I'm considering doing some stream raiders, because as I said, been having a lot of fun with that on GD streams. I'm going to be bringing the giveaway back so the monthly one, along with the per stream one as well. I'm gonna try and do some new stuff with stream the groats as well. And we'll only have one currency. Yeah. Because you can't, most games aren't like that. It's me one again. I don't know of any game that you can buy a game or its DLCs on one system and automatically have them on another. One of the 40 series GPUs coming out later this year, I think, to Poglord, but they will be expensive and they will be power hungry. Did I see the Ford Combine with the mod testing this the other week? Had no news on it, however, to see it pop up. There's a Ford Combine mod that's out there at the moment, actually. Unfortunately, it's not very good, because I was going to use it on No Man's Land. Right, it is 26 minutes past 7. I think we're going to get one more trailer full. We've got the rain on the way. I think the rain is going to hit any minute. The sun is setting as well. And we are over halfway through this contract, which is great news. Remember the days we've seen Combine Harvester in the midst of a stream? Can't remember the first RE set in Chellington 19. Love the good old days. I do still sing. When we hit 10 subs, I do still sing. Yeah, we are gonna have to fill the fuel up on this combine, so we're gonna have to get a fuel trailer next time. That's it. Oh, don't. We'll be fine. Not a cloud in the sky at the moment. Do I remember my first follower? I don't, because at the time I was dual streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So it will have been somebody who was watching my YouTube stream and I said, oh, you know, I'm dual streaming over there. Go give us a follow over on Twitch. Kind of thing. Inside of Creek combined fuel maintenance is well worth the money if I need a trailer. Yeah. Do I have YouTube? YouTube. I started on YouTube back on the 16th of May 2016. Hey, Jono1210, welcome along. There we go. Yes, I've been going on YouTube for over 6 years. And at the moment, it is still going from strength to strength. So, yes. Yep, so my first few videos are FS15. And then I did some live streams in FS15. They were awful, but I did them. Back in the days of 100 subs. Oh, Jesse's, yeah. That's the thing. Hit 100 subs. I think I hit 100 subs just before FS 17 came out, and then I hit 500 by Christmas. It's Rainbow Dave pushed hard. But I created the channel almost exactly a year before I posted my first video. My goodbyes. I simulated a couple of months talking to Rainbow Dave. They weren't good quality. Those were the days. There are certain qualities to my videos back then which have not changed. There are lots of others that have. My early stuff was straight recorded with no edits. So it was 20 to 30 minute videos straight up recorded with absolutely no edits whatsoever. And I would just record 30 minutes and put it out there. And I did a lot of that. Wow, a lot of my stuff was that. Didn't properly start editing stuff until maybe a year into FS 17, I think. I'd had to go back and start having and have a look. Right, when we empty the combine now, I think is where we're going to finish this contract or finish this job for the night. We'll stop the combine up here. Nearly 3 days. Wow. You know what map I'd love to play on? Letton Farm. Oh, Letton is an awesome map. I did a roleplay on that. You know, I did a roleplay on Letton Farm before Daggerwin did his survival roleplay on Letton Farm. Up to the end of the row. Perfect. Oh, there we go. How's that for timing? Combine needs refueling, so we'll have to come up here with some fuel. So he copied me. I'd kind of been doing survival roleplays for a long while. I'd never called it a survival roleplay. Admittedly, what he does is far more involved in the edit than my stuff, but the type of role plays he did, certainly when he started out on survival role play, very similar to the kind of stuff that I was doing at the time. And I kind of looked at it and went, but I can do that and I don't get those numbers. But hey ho, you know, that's how it goes. But yeah, the Realism experiment existed before that as well. The Realism experiment has always been a survival challenge. And yeah, that existed before the survival roleplay. Joined the FS community back in 17, found yours and Daggerwin's channels, watched both channels early on, however, watched and then found me again at the start of 19. Ah, thank you, fella. He did, and I, you know, I am joking. I am absolutely joking. Daggerwin, my channel on YouTube and stuff here on Twitch and everything would not be where it is without Daggerwin, and I am always thankful for that. He gave me a much bigger shout out than I ever expected or ever thought I would get. So yeah, as always, a huge thank you to him. There are a few people I can point at in my journey on YouTube and Twitch and go, you guys gave me just the biggest amount of help to get where I am. MJ Woody05, thank you for the for the host for the raid. With 3 people, welcome along. Hope you had a good stream. And that is, yeah. So Daggerwin is one of them, because if Daggerwin hadn't given me that huge shout out when he gave me the Landy, I would not have. I was ready to quit when he did that. I was on the verge of quitting, and he said, I want to use your Landy, and I'm going to give you a shout out. And I went, right, I have to launch, because I wasn't doing any farm sim videos at the time. I launched up until recently my most successful ever series, and that was the role play on oh god, I can't even remember the name of the map now. But it was my roleplay series on Ballincraig. Ballincraig Estate roleplay. Yeah, just exploded off the back of that. And then one of the other people is Rainbow Dave. Without Rainbow Dave, I would never have hit 500 subs on YouTube when I did. His support in those early days, massively invaluable. Without him, it would have, you know, I wouldn't be where I am. And Landy Kid, because the whole inspiration for me ever picking up Farm Sim and making videos was Landy. Watching Landy stuff and wanting to make my own stuff. Watching Landy stuff. You know, it's just massive. The guys at Giants, Giants taking a chance on me when I had, quite frankly, less subscribers less subscribers than pretty much any gaming company I've ever been told will take a chance on you. Reaver coming in with a raid. Welcome, raiders. Guys, if you are not following my brother Reaver, go check him out. He's awesome. He's been playing for Farm Sim. I was actually thinking of raiding him tonight, but he's not. He's not streaming anymore. Yeah, Dave is fantastic, and I will say go and check out Rainbow Dave's streams here on Twitch if you are not already, because he does some great stuff. I'm trying to think of yeah, Giants taking a chance on me when I had 3,000 subs, and inviting me to have early access to stuff, and inviting me to come and do the commentating for the Farming Simulator Championship, as it was at the time. Was awesome. Was completely unexpected. They could very easily have said no when I volunteered, and they didn't. They said come on over and come and do this, and I am forever thankful to them for that as well. And yeah, there are just, and then there are supporters and people who have just been amazing here as well. Thefisherj, Galcomp, Arc Dragon, to name but 3, who have just given a massive amount of support to the channel over the years, and have just, yeah, helped me to immensely improve what I do and how I create. You know, that kind of support is so amazing. And yeah, there's an awful lot of people I'm thankful to for making the channel here on Twitch and the channel over on YouTube what it is. Spent all weekend starting a new farmer seasons. Just found out I can't add precision farming. What map? That should work. Precision farming should work on any map. It might give you the default soil map, but it should work. Right, there we go. Oh, we've managed to not have the rain. It's 20 to 9. It was supposed to rain at 8 PM and it hasn't. That's good. It's gonna rain. Let's have a look. We need to save at this point anyway. Oh wow, it's gonna rain at 9 o'clock for a few hours, and then it looks like we're gonna get showers. All right, so we'll take the time down. Just want to check as well, contract wise. Somerset tried new save and it worked, but not the one I've been built. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, no new harvesting contracts at all. Let's go through to the next day. 6 AM. Yeah, there's the shower. No new contracts. We might try clearing those out. I'm going to save that, actually. I'm going to save that, clear the contracts out quickly, and then redo them. And, right, clear the contracts. No harvesting contracts at all. Look at that. Isn't that the same contracts just appearing all the time? Yeah. What's in the shop? In the shop. Ooh. A useful little tractor for 27,000. Well, chat, there's something to think about for next stream. A little Massey Ferguson. It's probably underpowered for what we want. 145 horsepower. Oh, that's going to be one to think about. Finally something useful. But that is where I'm going to leave it for tonight. A few thank yous to say before we go. Just need to take those off. Also need to go and find somebody to raid. Who is still live that we know? Oh, there's a couple of people who might be. That is the wrong mouse. Who have we got? Who have we got? Who have we got? I have a fellow Red Dirt Rough Rider. I think. Oh no, we're gonna go Tony tonight. We're gonna go Tony Myth because we've not raided Tony for a little while. There he is. And he's only got 9 people. So I want to give him a bit of a boost. Right, who we got to say thank you to? Thank you to Reva1979 for your raid. You are awesome. Morpheus Simulations, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. TBS Twister, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Sean T89, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Moggy1066, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Louis Langdon, thank you for your cheer. You are awesome. And the Rocket Kid, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome as well. Keep an eye out for the schedule this week. As I said, streams are going to be a little bit all over the place this week. The one, it's definitely going to be streaming Saturday and Sunday. So next weekend. Exactly where the midweek stream will fall, I don't know yet. I believe I'm out Wednesday night. I need to confirm that. And then we'll sort out exactly which night I am going to be streaming midweek. But yeah, keep an eye on the social media, and I will update you guys there. I am going to, but the videos should continue as normal next week. Although I'm going to have to be up at stupid o'clock to record tomorrow's before I head into work. I will be, yeah, so I will see you then. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.